Hi guys, my name is Jocie Beussee. I'm a fashion designer, and today we're going to be working on my Halloween costume. It is the spoopy season, and so that means it is time for the costume making. Costuming isn't my career path, however, I have a lot of fun when I get the opportunity to recreate a look that I really like from a film. Today's costume is going to be doing Catwoman from Batman Returns, the 1992 movie. Tim Burton, Michelle Pfeiffer, I love it. This costume is so much fun. I absolutely love it. I haven't really gone super slutty for Halloween, so this will be fun. I am really excited to do it. So yes, it's going to be a bit of a complicated process, but hopefully I can do it, and hopefully it'll be done before, Halloween. I am a procrastinator. It's fine. I'll get you my fabric. So, this is the fabric that I got from Joann's. I really like it because it is the perfect level of shiny that I need it to be, and it's stretchy. So hopefully we can get that skin tight look without having to sew me in it. I don't know how she did that. Anyways, so I really like it. It is a little bit noisy, so that might be something that annoys me, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on making this. So let's go on my journey. So let's get started, shall we?
Alright, there's my kitty kitties. Hey babies. So, do you like my spoopy makeup? Yeah. Did it myself. I'm still not very good at makeup, but I'm getting better. I'm trying. Also, I don't know if you noticed the new hair I got going on from the last video. And I like it. However, the blue came out in this really, really fast, so I'm gonna have to touch that up again, but yeah, I like it. I'm a little pretty rainbow now. We're gonna start off by making the gloves first, just because that'll give me a quick little win, and I can see how the fabric works in my machine and how much stretchiness I got going on. So that's what we're gonna start with. So I've been experimenting with the gloves for a little bit, and it's turning out to be a bit harder than I thought it was, because that's just what always happens when I start a sewing project. I think I've got the thumb section done, so that fits me now. And then I figured out the body of it. I just need to make it a little bit looser. It fits pretty well, but I'm afraid it's just a little bit too tight, and I don't really want to risk losing a hand for a cosplay. So we're going to make that a little bit looser, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on the fingers. So hopefully we'll get somewhere today. It's taking way longer than I wanted to. After working on this for hours, I finally realized what the problem was. And that's because I said this was going to be easy. Because I said that, and the universe has punished me. And now I can't figure this out. So I'm going to continue working on this. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have officially given up on the gloves. They're just not working, and I'm out of time, and I'm frustrated with them, and you know what? That's fine. It is okay to fail at some things, and it's okay to not be perfect at everything. My weakness is gloves, apparently. I'm not meant to make them. I cannot make them, and so I will stop now. Maybe I'll try some other time, some other day, but for now, we're done with the gloves. Yeah, we're just gonna give up on that. Okay, so today I am going to be working on the bottom part and the legs of the costume. Ignore my lisp right now. I have an ulcer on my tongue and it's a little difficult to speak. So this is what I sound like right now, and that's okay. So we are going to be working on the like crotch area and then the legs to go with that. So what I'm going to be doing is, ignore my messy room. What I'm going to be doing is, in order to not have the costume kind of like ride weird, like look weird in the crotch area, I'm actually going to be using like a bathing suit for like that area, and then we're going to make some pant legs from that. So it's going to look a little funky when it's cut out, but hopefully it'll work. So we have a little bit of an update. So I didn't get very much footage of me doing the pants section. I was a little bit distracted. I had a lot of work on it. So good things about it is, so the crotch section ended up working perfectly. Using the bathing suit was a good idea. It ended up working really, really well. And then this is how I ended up doing the legs of it. So they look a little wonky, but they fit pretty good. They took me a minute to kind of figure out like how I was going to do them and what would be the best way to do them. So I ended up kind of just doing them like they were sleeves. So I just kind of made them that way. And then they're to the point now to where I can live with them. They're still a little bit bunchy on the sides, but I've taken them in about as much as I can do because it's starting to pull a little bit too much on the inside. So we're just gonna leave it for now, and then if I have time to adjust it later, then I'll go through and probably add like a dart or two. But we'll just see. Right now, I can live with it. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the top section of this. So let's get started. So we have a bodice update for what I've been working on. So let's show you. So this is where I'm at with the bodice. I've got it all sewn up. I know I didn't technically need these lines down the front, but I really like the way that like the threads are exposed, especially when it pulls. I think it looks really cool. So got all that set up. You just saw me sew on my Velcro for the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the turtleneck next, and then I'll start working on the sleeves. the collar on it. So here we go. Turns out pretty good. So all that white stuff, as you saw, I had to use napkins in order to get this very sticky fabric to actually go across my plastic machine. And so that's just left over from that, so I'll have to pick that out, but I'll worry about that later. For now, here we are, and I'm gonna start working on the sleeves. Okay, we have our sleeves attached, so our bodice is now done, with the sewing part at least. We haven't started painting yet, but we'll do that later. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and attach the top to the bottom, and then we're gonna start working on the mask. See, sometimes the cats are cute and helpful, and then other times they're in my way. Thank you for moving finally. Oh, now that I closed the door, now you wanna go outside? Go. And the suit is complete. It looks a little bit funky when it's just kind of like sitting here. A little bit of a weird shape. So I just tried on this costume just to make sure that it fit me really well, and it does. It looks great. I'm really proud of it. It really fits me how I want it to. There's a couple of spaces where I'm like, but you know what? It's fine. You know what? No, I like it. I like it, and it looks good. So like, the only thing is highly uncomfortable, and like, not that it's like too tight, like it fits fine. I can have perfect mobility. Like, I could fight crime in this. Well, I could commit crime in this. There we go. Definitely could take out Batman. It would be no problems. But like, it is both hot and cold at the same time. It's like you can feel all the wind as you walk. Like, it can get very cold very fast. But also, I had it on for like not even 5 minutes, and I was sweating. Like, it was ridiculous. So this is gonna be fun to wear throughout the night. But you know what? It's alright. It'll be fine. It's a costume. It's one night out of the year. I can be a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm gonna have to wear a lot of deodorant, so. Also, this is where my help went. They've now abandoned me and are sleeping on the bed. But look at him. He's like sleeping on a pillow. How freaking cute is that? Well, my babes. So this part is going to be really difficult, I assume. I have never done a mask. I've never made one. So we're going to experiment and see if I can get it done. And I am running out of time, so I kind of have to do it pretty quickly. So we're gonna see if I can. Wish me luck. So I know I don't have a lot of footage of me making this, so I'm just gonna kind of tell you how I did it. So basically, I made just a rough draft based off of my face measurements and just looking at the picture. The first one, the eyes ended up being way too big, so I had to do a second one, and on that one, the eyes were perfect. To do the ears, I took a felt that I had, made it double layers, and then cut out same cat ear shape out of the stretchy material, and then just kind of sewed a pocket, and then that way they stayed upright. And then I just sewed them in between the front and the back layers of the mask. So from there, I kind of just made it work. So I kind of just grabbed fabric
and sewed it together until it looked the way I wanted it to look. This is not technically great, but it works for what I want it to work for, so I'm happy with it.
Okay, so I'm finally done with that mask. I don't really have any footage of me making it because I was frustrated and just trying to figure it out, and I didn't have time to figure out my camera. So this is what it looks like. Can't really see it, but I'll show it on when I have the whole outfit done. And with that, we are done with the sewing, and so now I'm going to start painting. I already painted a little bit of it, but I'm basically just gonna finish up painting here. I am using a fabric glue and then also an acrylic glue paint and an acrylic paint, and I'm basically mixing those up so that I can get kind of like the consistency I want. And from what I've done, it stays pretty good. It flakes a little bit, but it doesn't come like off. So, you know what? It works for the purpose that I need it to work for. So I'm gonna do that, and then we should be done. So, me and my husband like to watch spooky movies this time of year, as I think a lot of people do. And I know like everybody talks about like Coraline, and that one is awesome, and I really, really love it. But I feel like people are sleeping on Paranorman, and that one is fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's the same charm as Coraline. I think it's a little bit creepier. It's a bit more funny to me. I don't know. I just feel like we need to see some more Paranorman appreciation because that movie's great and I love it. Okay, I am done painting, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and then we're gonna show this thing off. And I was gonna try to post this yesterday, but we had a very small party, and I am an introvert, and so it took me an entire day to recover from said party. So I am doing it today, and you know what? That's fine. I am proud of it, and I want to show it off. And yeah, so I'm gonna go do my makeup and then we'll show it off. How could you? I'm a woman.
I'm sorry.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's videos. If you feel like it and want to subscribe, that would be awesome. I post sporadically at the moment. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I have made promises that I have not kept. And that's okay. I'm still figuring out what works and what doesn't work. So, what I think we're going to have the upload schedule be now is at least once a month. If we get more, cool, but I'm hoping to at least get one video out a month. So if you do subscribe, not only would I appreciate it, but also I won't be really filling up your subscription boxes too often because I don't post too much. So that's it. I have nothing else to say. I will end the video now. Goodbye. I'm really sorry.